Hello, great people. I'm glad to come your way again today. And this episode I call Examples from the Bible. And wherever we got this concept that vision must be linked to the pulpit, I'm a bit confused. But I want us to look at the Bible, and we will see from the Bible that God used different types of people and in their days to fulfill his assignments. Among these people, you had the priest, the Levite, and the prophet. These are people who go linked to the pulpit ministers today. But apart from these ones, we had other people that God used to do wonders in their days and their nations who were not pulpit ministers. The first example I'll mention here is you have Noah. Noah, when you hear that name, the first thing that comes to your mind is the ark. Before Noah, there was nothing like the ark. Noah invented the ark. It is true that the instructions and the dimensions were given him by God, but Noah falls under inventors. The second person is Joseph. In Egypt, he was second in command. In today's term, Joseph was vice president. What that means is he was a political figure. He was not ministering on pulpit as per se, but he was a political figure. And he was there for the interest of the whole world. God put him there to save the whole world. The third person we can talk about is Esther. You know, Esther was a queen. In today's term, he was the president's wife. And as president's wife, you know, she's the one who stopped the massacre of Jews in Babylon that time. She was not on pulpit and she was not having crusades, but she was strategically put there by God himself. Another person we can talk about is Daniel. Daniel, if you look at him critically, you will see that he falls under economic administrators. He was like the minister of finance or economy. He was an administrator in the land, yet a political consultant. This too is not a pulpit ministry. He was into political activities and having administrative roles and responsibilities. The other person you can talk about is Jeremiah. For instance, you look at Jeremiah, he's a prophet. You look at Isaiah, is a prophet. You look at Ezekiel, they are prophets. God also used them. Amos, who also was a prophet, was first a farmer. Now, let's come to David. You know, David was the king. In today's term, David was the president of Israel, president of a nation. That's what David was. Having military command, having the whole nation under him. What about Boaz? Boaz was an agro-industrialist in his time. So where do we come from with this idea that we all must be on the pulpit to serve God? These are examples in the Bible, and they were all serving God in their respective roles. They were fighting for the kingdom of God. They were fighting for God's principle to be restored. Daniel refused to bow to the idol that was made by Nebuchadnezzar. He brought a revival in the whole land. But who was he? He was an administrator in the land. All the best.